I can't do this. Ew, why is it so close? Alright. Oof. Do not know how to start this. Oh my gosh. Hi, my name is PJ. Welcome to my channel. Just starting it high key, so don't make fun of me or anything. But here we are. But I guess let's get into it. So I asked on my Instagram which kind of videos you guys want to see, because I have no idea, like starting the game late, you know, starting the game late. But they said, well, like one person said that I should do how I edit my Instagram photos. So here we are. Yeah, let's get into it. So what I normally do, you take the pictures obviously first, and if you're honestly having like a good skin day, like it's literally no problem, you just go straight to afterlight. But for me, like I break out a lot, like, you know, like I like that crystal clear skin. So I normally go to Facetune just like to fix anything, but for this time, this photo shoot was pretty good. My skin was acting pretty good, like it was fine. So normally go to afterlight, pick the photo you want. Which one? It's either between this one or this one, but I feel like this one is gonna be easier to edit. So what I like to do is, honestly, there's so many good options, but for this type of picture, like I feel like it's kind of too bright, because it was around like 4 o'clock, so it wasn't like the best time to post a picture. So I normally like bring the brightness a little down, just so it's not too much. So if you're starting at 0, like definitely go to like at least -20, depending. Oh god, I look terrible in this picture. And then I like to add some glow, but that's like later. That's more for like that like vintage effect, I guess. So for this one, I forget the one I used. I think it was Harbor. So see how like you don't want it at 100 because it just makes it look terrible. Like nothing at 100 looks good. So I just want to change the sky, because the sky's looking kind of like this kind of nasty kind of blue, like I don't know, like an indigo. I don't know my colors. But it's just add a little bit. So I normally go around like 35, depending. Probably a little less, because I feel like it's bringing out all the reds. Actually, it's kind of cool. 35 sounds good. Add that, and then just like go through. So that one was Harbor, and then just like go through the other type of filters. All these are gonna make it way too harsh. Never mind. And then I actually got these this suggestion from Carly Gilbert, another YouTuber. She's pretty cool. So you go to the 2 little circles down here, and you can find the dust option, which is really cool. Like it just adds out like more of that vintage effect. So I normally go do dust 2, and when you start in the middle, obviously there's not going to be any dust. But if you go to the right, it's going to be like the white type of dust, and the left will be more of like that grainy, like ash looking dust. So I normally like to do like the white ones, but then it does mess up black clothing because it kind of makes it look like it's a little linty. So I don't know, it just depends. I forget what I did with mine. I'll add just like, when it comes to black clothing, I always just add like a little bit, so probably like, oh my gosh, text me a lot. Always add probably like 19 or like even 15. I feel like my 5s are like a good place to start. It's just like pretty good. 19, just check it off, it's all good. And then, oh yeah, go to, so it's gonna be to the left of the little triangle thing. Go to glow, and this just makes it like just like that much more like that cool crisp 70s type of look, like with the glowing and stuff. And I also want to add some like sparkly effects to the jewelry and the chain, so it's gonna make it blend even better. So with glow, like a little goes a long way, high key. So honestly, like 25 is fine. You just want to make it look like you're glowing, like you don't want to look like drenched in sweat like right here. Just a little bit at a time. So I would say, honestly, I don't even know. Oh, we'll go 20, 25, 25, see, in the 5s. And then check it off. Cool. And then you always just like to save it, just go to next. And as it loads, then just press save and it'll go straight to your photos. Done, save complete, and then you could take it into Picsart, and this is where I got it from Carly Gilbert. Like she does like a great job with this. So maybe it loads, and then just like use little circle plus sign, grab your newly edited picture, so probably just be like right there, first one. And then, oh yeah, so what I had to do was I just looked up, I know in her video she said look up sparkle PNG, but I honestly couldn't find one, so I just looked up, you don't even need a PNG, because in Picsart it's just like Photoshop, so you're gonna use the screen overlay, and it's just gonna help it blend into the picture better. So I just looked up vector, and that like the sparkle is pretty much like a vector. Like anybody in like a math class or whatever would know this. I think it's like algebra 2 or something. It's been like forever. But yeah, so just add the vector image. So I have mine saved right here, and I always just have like a couple of them, so like 3, because you always want to make sure it looks like that good effect, you know. So they're gonna come all over the image. Then you just select one of them, go to blend, and then go right here to screen, and then it's gonna like just like blend it into the picture pretty much. And then go to click the image again. Go to opacity. You always want to bring it down like at least 50%, because you want it to look not like there's a fake image on your thing. And then you zoom in as close as you can and put it on like, I guess, the focal point, wherever the light's hitting it the most. So sorry, really concentrating. I don't know, honestly, like I like it right here. And then always put it in the white areas. Like, so the center, this big old center, is gonna go into the white area, so it'll blend better. And you can even bring the opacity up a little bit more. Just like enough where you could see it, like where it's noticeable, but not enough where you could actually see the vector itself. See, and it'll give like that little shine, but I like mine a little bigger, just a little more noticeable. Make sure that center still stays with the white, if that makes any sense. That honestly looks kind of cool. I'll bring the opacity a little down, because I don't want anybody to make fun of it, honestly. So then you go to, oh my god, my eyes look like dead in this picture. Let me just cover that real quick with the other one. Alright, and then do the same thing, screen again. So you can just like blend in. Then you want to make it, the image smaller. So I would suggest using 2 fingers to like kind of like push it in, because if you use like these little arrows right here, that's gonna like make the sizing, but then you could accidentally like hit one of these and now like warp it a little bit, and you kind of don't want that, depending. So just make it as small as you can and zoom in at the same time, and just again hitting those light areas, and then just like tilting it to where it look like more natural, I guess. Come on. And then bringing it lower again, like that. Oh yeah, see, and then it's gonna look like more of a sparkle. And you could even drag it out too, like making it a little bit bigger so that sparkle kind of like just like really pops. Then do the same thing, pretty much the same thing. Just add the image, screen, and then just mess with opacity, and you've pretty much got it right there. And that's how you do the picture. Oh god, I hate myself. I don't like to do it. I don't like to do them too close together, but I mean sometimes like that's only where the light's at. So I'll put it right here at the end of the cross and like really tilt it so it pops more. Definitely bring down that opacity. It looks kind of dumb. Let me move it, make that a little smaller. Oh, that honestly looks kind of cool. And then you're left with it like that, just apply. Normally you have to wait for like a little video to pop, or sometimes it just saves. And then save picture on your device. And that is it. It should be done. That, and I'm pretty sure that should be it. Normally I'll go to like Visco, but I feel like with Afterlight you get more of like those good filters that like enhance the image more than just covers it up. Because I feel like with with Visco there's so many there's like so many filters that just don't look good on the picture. But the bad thing is, like when I purchased Afterlight, it was like when I first got it on my original, I think it was like iPhone 4 or something, it was free. And now I guess it got pretty popular because it's like $1.99, which isn't bad. Like it's not bad that much, because it gives you a lot of good like filters. I like the Wander Pack. Got that from Carly Gilbert, and I just like the presets, pretty much like the dust and the glow. But yeah, should be it. That's how I mostly edit my pictures, and that's how you do it. So if you guys have any other suggestions for videos, let me know, because just starting out, so I really don't know what to do. But yeah, so stick around. See you guys.